handbrake is now adjusted with the pins on the rear. I've just connected up here. I'm going to do it on camera, and then got a bit fiddly. And then rather than setting the camera up, I just, I just got on with it. So, I'm just going to adjust it up till that this has about 4 or 5 clicks and doesn't obviously reach the top. And then I've got these pads to go over the top, and then I've also got a plate. Where's the plate gone? The plate is here, and that goes over there like that, and that sort of seals everything in place. It's held on with 2 screws, which are these. Get everything nice and safe in a plastic container. Whew. It is super cold today. I get 2 spanners, one on here, one on there, and nip them tight. Okay. That's tight. Handbrake's all working. That's secured down. That's not going to cause any vibrations or any leaks, which is fantastic. So, let's now turn my attention to cleaning these floors up one last time. Got some bolts and stuff I need to pick up, which is from the dashboard. Oh. And then I'll give it a quick hoover in the back. The carpet can go down, and then we're rocking and rolling. Super impressed. That's the floor, all now hoovered and wiped down with the cloth. So it's looking pretty good. It's not perfect, but as I say, I'm no expert. So next up is to do the bungs. So I've done this one here. I need to do the other 2 because there's obviously a plate one over this one. And then I need to put in the mounts there and there for the seats, and then the carpet can go in. Okay, so I'm just trying to work out which is left and which is right. So I've plugged them in. I've got the DVD player going, and I want to go to volume up and balance left. So this one's working, that's right. And then go again, and then go balance right, which is back to the right, which is fantastic. So level it there, there, and there we go. Watch DVD again now. Fantastic. Right, super cool. Excellent. Right, this is now go in, and that is the rear seat complete. I'm not sure how well that fitted before. But in the side's a little bit loose, but the middle bit is absolutely snug as anything. So I think that's about right. I don't remember those. There's no screw holes, so you can't bolt into anything. I don't think it's a. I think it's a homemade jobby, but it's in. Speakers work, so we'll progress on to the next part. Whew. Okay, made pretty good progress today. So speaker board's in, rear seats in, carpets are in, door cards are in, and I've just come to do the passenger seat belt. And I'm very confused here. So there was a hole for the driver's seat belt. There's nothing. When I got the car, this was on the parcel shelf, so I don't know. But because I'm a hoarder, I managed to find a correct bolt. So that needs to go be fitted. So yeah, I'm gonna find out where the hole is there, cut a hole in the carpet, cut a hole in the underlay, and then I can bolt it through. That can be mounted up. I'll have 2 working seat belts to make sure it's the right way around. And then this one here can be bolted up as well, down the bottom once the carpet's in. And then we're pretty much done to here. I've just glued in the other side, which doesn't seem to be sticking as well. But yeah, that's glued in. And then I can glue this section in. Just sort of cleaned up the footwell. And I just need to put one little bit of paint on the top. And yeah, we're cooking on gas. Absolutely flying today. Okay. That's it now, fitted. I've just cable tied the 2 together, stop them flapping around for the time being. And once the seat's installed, they'll just sort of sit quite freely. So super happy with that. Both the seat belts are in. Driver side seat belts actually in fully. The passenger side still got to be bolted down once the carpet's fitted. Successful day so far. I think I'm going to come back out here this evening and get some bits more done. And ideally, have the front pretty much ready to have the carpet put in. Get the bungs put in on the passenger side, and yeah, have the front carpet in. Pretty much the inside then will be complete, and we're only got the bits on the outside and the little bits and pieces to do on the obviously underside, like the painting and the exhaust. Super happy. Really productive day, but it's not over yet. Next on the list of jobs to do, this top dash rail. Now I've brought it into the house because it is unbelievably cold outside. I'm just trying to work out what the best plan of action to do is. So underneath is the material that it wants me to cover it in. That's obviously the inside, and the outside is going to look like this. Nice little trim, and that should sit hopefully on this top edge. And then you've got the flat section, and then I can cut out the hole for the ashtray, put that in. Now my concern is that obviously the leather material is peeling there, and it's cracked over there. Now I'm going to have to try and glue this inside this material to the dash rail, and I think the best way to do it will be to remove all of this old stuff and stick the material straight to the foam. Then I can clip it over with these little clamps. I've only got a few of those. And then in the post today I received these trim clips, so there's 10 in there. So I was thinking 5 across the top and then 5 across the bottom, or 1 there, 2 there, 1 there, and then 6 on the top. I don't know how's the best way to do it, but let's try and get this stuff off first. I've got a knife, I've got a heat gun. The heat gun seems to do quite a good job just peeling this a little bit back. I'm just concerned that if I pull it I might rip some of this foam. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's get this done. So I'm over halfway done. Interestingly, this stuff is really, really brittle. When you kind of bend it back, if it's not heated up, it just snaps. Like so. And it's just really, really tough. Now a bit of heat in that. It doesn't take much. And you can see, it just goes like floppy leather again. It's lovely. But it just gets so hot, and I've burnt my fingers no end of time now. So yeah, nearly done. Nearly done. Right, okay, so the cover's all off. The new cover is ready to go on. What my intention is, because there's a bit of overhang at the ends, is try and centralise it as best as possible. It's not going to matter too much, I don't think, because there's no hole cut in for the ashtray already. If there was, then that would be had to be there. Have this lip on the edge, glue it down on the top, glue it down on the front, and then underneath clip it, and then tap some of these taps in while it's sort of pulled tight. I might need my glamorous assistant to help me with that one, but I'm going to try my best to do it on my own. I think with it all lined in, I've obviously then got to put the cover on here as well, unless we're not going to have any dash vents, which I think is a really good idea to have dash vents. So yeah, pull it tight, clip it here, clip it there, clip it there, clip it there, and then see how we get on. I think that's the best way to do it. Well, I won't lie, for a first attempt I'm pretty happy with that. I need to obviously cut the hole here. Probably going to do a little triangle, or just basically like a cross, like a Scottish flag, and then fold it back, adhesive it back, and then when I put the ashtray in, it will hold everything insecure. The seam possibly could have done with it being a little bit further this way, but it's stuck now, and unless I take it all back apart, there's nothing I can do there. I ordered 10, that's 5, I ordered 10 clips, and probably could have done with having 20. So I'm going to put another order in some more now, because I've got these bits in here to clip, and that's obviously going to cut down. I've got a clip to go here, here, one over here. I could just basically do with a few more, so spread in there. But yeah, super happy. It looks so much better than all that old crap and crud. So yeah, happy days. I'll leave this overnight to dry, and hopefully in the morning I can take the clamps off, and it'll be sort of fixed and fitted. I've got to try and work out what to do about these ends. Probably cut them, hopefully get the stitching out, tie the stitching off, and then tuck it down the back, and then it'll be a nice snug fit by the door. And the same again this side. But yeah, super happy with that. Well done, me. I think it's definitely time to call it a night. It's at 5 to 11. Anyway, successful day. Half the interior's in, the seat belts are in, the exhaust is ready to get mocked up. I'm going to see if I can get some clips of this tomorrow. If I can do that, I can then fully finish it, install it into the car, refit the dashboard, and fit it properly, so it's nice and tight, and then can finish the front floors. So little jobs to do. It's great. Super excited to get this finished. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. Right, the topic of conversation today is mother-in-laws. Yep. Now most of us have got them, and for some reason, most of us don't get on with them. However, my mother-in-law is awesome. So, I sent a message this morning to our family chat and said, does anyone have any black leather or leatherette material lying around that they don't need anymore? She came back immediately and said, I've got some. She's got loads and loads and loads of it. Look at that, lovely. Apparently, this has been sat in a cupboard for 30 years. So, I'm glad I'm making use of this today. So, last night I set about doing the top dash rail, which has actually come out really, really well. Really impressed with that, and I'm actually really pleased how it's come together. It should be what I imagine a pretty straightforward process, but I've never done it before, and I'm pleased to have. And yeah, I'm just waiting for some more clips. I'll get clipped up fully, make a few cuts, and then I can get it back in the car, dashboard fitted, etc. So yesterday, as well, during the daytime, I actually set about putting the interior into the car. Now, when I was putting the interior in, I noticed, well, two things, both of which are the same. On the driver's side and the passenger side, on the rear wheel arches, they typically have a cover on. Now, when I dismantled the car, it had this, which is a piece of blue fabric material, like a canvasy type material. Now, that was covering the arches. That's no good, is it? So, when I was doing Rusty, my clubman, my sister-in-law cut these out for me. Now these go around the wheel arch, and this bit here tucks down, and you can see that bit on the seats. So today, that's what I'm going to be making. I'm making some black ones of these to go into the rear of Luke's car to sort of smarten up a little bit. So when you look at it, you think, yeah, wow. So, I've got a Sharpie, I've got my template, I've got the material, and got some scissors. Let's get making. Okay, so this is the area in question, one here and one there. Now these panels, that goes that side, that goes this side, they fit like this, and that bit goes tucked on the back of the seat. Now I know it's not exactly the same match, but it will look a lot better than it has done previously. So yes, and please excuse the dust, that will be all cleaned prior to Luke getting the car back. Okay, and just like that, we have trims covering the rear bins. So I think that looks, it's not 100%, but it looks a hell of a lot better than it would have done without them, and I think better than it would have done with that blue trim again. So seat's all fully fitted now, screwed to the back, and I think definitely from sort of this line back, it's done. So yes. Whew. Super excited to get this back outside and give it a wash.
Okay, so that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for joining me, and I really hope you're enjoying the content so far. If you are new around here and haven't done so already, please consider becoming a subscriber by clicking here. And if you want to watch the next video, click up here. Leave the comments down below, and don't forget to click on the like button also. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.